What's up, guys? Did y'all think y'all were going to go a Saturday without hearing me run my mouth? Y'all sit down. We got to talk. I came across this blind item that y'all listen. I'm not saying it's about Puffy and Cassie. I am saying y'all got to hear this. But what's more, your girl did some investigating just to see if I could find some information to kind of corroborate or put the links together. I'm going to put that toward the end of the video. But listen to this. Let me give you the gist about what's going on. Y'all, the whole Diddy, the whole Cassie, people are saying that Diddy might be close to bankruptcy because the Cassie thing hurt his pockets more than anything. But what's going to be the straw that's going to break this camel's back? Y'all, these blind items can be believed. And I'm going to read you the whole blind item. If it can be believed, okay? The reason why Diddy is going to be pushed over the edge is, one, he didn't have as much liquid assets as everybody thought. But two, those male workers that were hired to be at the white fingernail brigade, right? To be at the white fingernail parties. Well, baby, they are upset. They want to be compensated for the things that they had to endure. Now, I know what some of y'all may think, because when I first heard this, and I'm about to read it in 1 second. Let me just get this out. When I first read it, I was like, yo, they probably signed NDAs, until like a lot of lawyers have been saying NDAs do not cover criminal activity, okay? And as we know, unless they was in Vegas, and Cassie said they were in New York, Miami, Los Angeles, yeah, what the White Fingernail Brigade, that was 100% illegal. Anyway, y'all, let me read y'all the blind item. I think it's obvious who they're talking about, but let me know. And then I'm going to show you, because they said keep your eyes open. So your girl went and scoured the web, okay? Now let's do this. Also, because this is the first time I'm reading a blind item, let's cue the mysterious music, okay? Let's do this right. Let's kick our first blind off right. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. They said, so the blind item says, subject insider scoop, the unraveling saga of Take That, Took That. Back with a crucial update on Take That, Took That. Brace yourself, because this storm's intensity is off the charts. Remember the buzz about his split from Lassie? She accused him of coercing her into degrading freak-offs with men he bought in. He shut it down with a hush payment rumored to be over $90 million, but that's just scratching the surface. Now, there's a buzz about at least 4 men from his white fingernail escapades ready to expose him for similar abuses, well within legal limits. This revelation could drop any moment, and trust me, it's seismic. But here's where it gets really twisted. If Take That, Took That dips into his pockets to silence these guys like he did with Lassie, he's on a one-way street to financial ruin. Industry insiders are whispering that Lassie's settlement hit him way harder than his oversized ego lets on. He's teetering on bankruptcy's edge, and paying off these men could be the final nudge. Now, they're saying that despite having assets, converting them to cash is a whole other story. His financial situation is so dire that even 50 Pence's dig about buying his floundering TV show wasn't far from the truth. He's been forced to step down from key roles, and his reputation is in freefall. And the man himself, well, he's not showing any signs of worry. He's convinced he can rise again, like he did from the streets of the rotten apple. But he's completely missing how much the industry has turned against him. His facade is cracking, and even if he manages to keep these men quiet, the rumors alone could be a final blow to his public image and finances. Now, here's the thing that got me investigating, you guys, because I wanted to see, like, is there any basis for this? Is it linked into reality, or is it just people ticky talking? Because there's a million blind items, and I read them all. But this one, I was like, I don't know. This is what got me investigating, and what the video montage is gonna see. All right, is the mysterious music still playing? Do y'all like this? We should start doing blind item Saturdays or whatnot, because this is fun. They said But let me know if you want to start like, or blind item Sundays or blind item Saturdays, or I don't know. Let me know what you think the name should be. But do you want to start doing these on Saturdays? Because I actually like the dramatic music. Anyway, but if you look closely, you'll see the clues of what this new lawsuit could be about. And okay, are y'all with me? Let me get my mind back in the game. They said, but if you look closely, you'll see clues of what this new lawsuit could be about and exactly what he's been trying to hide for over 2 decades. The irony is, what he fears being exposed for isn't a crime or a sin. It's only in his mind. And to think so many got hurt because of someone's desperate attempt to uphold a false image that nobody cared about but him. It's okay to be different, to like who you like, right? Brother Love should learn to love himself. Honestly, if you search around on the internet, there are already hints of his true preferences. Stay alert. Now, y'all, tell me that wasn't a good blind item. Anyway, let's roll tape. I want you to watch, right? We have to let you guys know really quick. Diddy has not been found guilty of anything in a court of law. Everything that you hear everywhere, except what was in Cassie's lawsuit that she filed, is basically speculation, or if people that were there, eyewitness comes out. He hasn't been convicted in a court of law. His lawyer keeps saying this is nothing but cash grabs. It's completely untrue. This, that, and the third. He maintains his innocence, okay? But that said, let's see what the streets are saying. And then let me know in the comments after you watch this. I don't know who you believe, the streets, or we going to have to wait for that trial to see what's going on. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. But watch this. All right. Now, cue ominous music again. I really like this music. Okay, let's go.
Does that mean he's guilty?
I told you. I knew your dad for a long time. He did that shit. You guilty?
This is called showing your ass. He's just showing his ass. Power is a strange thing. Not everybody can get some power. This will be taken care of.
And then Puffy let Fonz Works Bentley open his umbrella. Is that what you saying?
Under my umbrella.
Is that what you saying?
All I'm saying is,
it was Dickie. Is that what you saying?
All I'm
You can't say
saying
that,
is,
Johnny Mac.
hold on. When you walk into somebody's house at 4 in the morning, and Billy's in the room in his drawers, the cook is a homosexual, the gardener's a homosexual, everybody in the house is a homosexual, it begins to make...
Like you better answer me, you look pretty.
You think P said the same thing to you?
When?
Did you miss me? I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, when you put my bag
Daddy,
in,
I like when you
when you
scrambling and scraping for shit.
No.
Make a wish. Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
this birthday party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? I like when you like this, Daddy.
When you put my bag
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. No, make a wish.
That one.
Ooshkash gooshmash. You gave me the ooshkash muaf, the shmooshmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gave me the ooshkash muash. I love Diddy. God. Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshkash gooshmash.
I went to a party on Star Island in Miami, where P. Diddy has a private residence. I had no business being there. I was with a famed house producer who was DJing the party.
Sure.
And I will keep his name out of it.
Yep.
And I took a whole bunch of ecstasy because everyone there was taking ecstasy. It was basically me and like beautiful like ethnic models, like just beautiful women who I obviously had no interest in because
that's the big pimpin' video.
That's not my type.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna stick to Peppa, please.
Yeah, we're gonna stick to Peppa and ghouls from Us Weekly.
Right.
So I'm like kind of stumbling around. It's like, it's all like, my man is telling me that like, every third person is some executive, got behind the scenes guys who I don't recognize.
It's a high-end crowd.
Very high-end. And there's no joke, there's maybe 100 people.
Okay.
I mean, it is intimate.
It's a serious
I have
serious
no business
party.
being there.
Sure.
I'm in like a, like an old Jewish grandmother's windbreaker like I am now at this exact moment.
Right.
And so, long story short, I am on ecstasy and I'm trying to find the bathroom and I can't find the bathroom and I just kind of like go down a flight of stairs and now I'm in like the inner windings of the mansion because most of it's going down by the pool.
Okay.
Cabanas and stuff.
Dragon's Lair.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're getting serious.
So I get lost and I'm in like just a maze of rooms.
Yeah.
Now, I'm looking for the bathroom. I start opening doors. One's like a closet. One's a room. It doesn't have a bathroom in it. Whatever. Every room should have a bathroom in it.
That makes sense.
First of all,
if you're in this fucking
every
dungeon,
room should have, right.
Every house
So
should
I
have.
open a door, and in that room, there are a bunch of men. And they're all kind of like, very like Romanesque, like laying about. And, kind of like very like kind of leaning on each other. Not really spooning, but like conversationally spooning. Like if you were spooning but facing each other and like leaning up on your elbow and talking.
Like, how about this? Like in public, watching TV with a bunch of your friends and you're with your girlfriends.
Right, yes.
It would be like those guys kind of lounging on their girlfriends, but they're not fucking because that would be weird
they
in
weren't
public.
Fucking,
right.
Like you almost think that they should be feeding each other grapes. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Like, it was very like.
Regal lounging.
Very erotic.
Okay, all right.
Heavy erotica.
Yeah, like the drawings you would see of like old Greek
right,
hangouts.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand.
Or like a fat Greek woman like laid on her side.
Yeah, it would almost be the prelude to an orgy.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh
Okay.
my god. It was so prelude to an orgy.
So explain.
So I look. So I'm there for a very brief amount of time because I open the door and clearly I'm not supposed to be in there. And I look, and who is lounging in my direct eye line? Puff Daddy and Felix the House Cat, famed house music producer.
Yeah, no, I know
are
who that is.
basically spooning each other. I swear to God, they're basically spooning and they're drinking a glass of Hennessy. And they're like sharing it. They're like passing it back and forth.
And everyone's talking?
And everyone's just like talking.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I see them, I'm like...
All men, though. There's not one woman in this room.
All men. And they're all 100% on ecstasy. Like you can see Diddy's in like white linen being like, oh my God. Like rub ice on my nipples.
Right.
Like, oh, you're one of my best friends.
Right.
So the minute I make eye contact with him, like a gigantic bouncer comes over and says, get the fuck out. Because a lot of people turned and looked at me because it was very unexpected that like a fat guy with an afro, with, like no shirt on basically, like an open windbreaker, opened the door to like this like...
You are kind of a buzzkill.
Definitely.
If I'm on ecstasy and getting ready for a gay orgy.
Like, oh, this guy. Oh, he looks like fucking Gillette Jean Shalatin. So, but I looked right at Puff Daddy and he looked right at me.
Yeah.
And we made direct eye contact. And I got kicked out of the room.
Sure.
So that was that.
Yeah, fast. And obviously crazy. Fast forward.
So I was like, P. Diddy's clearly on ecstasy and he's clearly gay.
Yeah.
So fast forward, right? We're at a junket for a movie that he was in. Someone is interviewing him. I'm in the back as a friend of someone who was there. I'm all the way in the back. I'm behind a million publicists, a million people.
But you see him.
Well, he's being interviewed on the couch.
And you're thinking about it.
Oh, I'm thinking about it the whole time.
Yeah.
By the way, anyone I ever told the story to was like, oh, you're a liar.
I don't think you're a liar.
Everybody was like, you're a liar. Like, I'm sure something happened, and they knew I was on Star Island. Like, that was verified by the other person I was with.
Sure.
But people were like, you're a liar. You didn't see them sharing a glass of Hennessy. Like, you didn't see Prelude to, like, an orgy. Like, this is bullshit. Like, you're being funny. Like, Fat Jew's hilarious.
Sure.
So, a couple people said they believed me, but I think they were lying. So, he's being interviewed in the middle of the interview for this movie. I mean, I'm sure you can guess what movie it is. I think he was only in a movie.
Right. At least recently.
Yes. He literally stops the interview and he points at me all the way in the back and he goes, yo, you, my man. And everyone in the room turns around and looks at me and he goes, where do I know you from?
Oh, no.
And then I go, Miami? And he goes, oh, true. And we locked eyes again, and he knew that I knew that he knew that I knew that he knew that I knew that he drinks the milk of other men.
Wow.
This happened.
Has anything happened since?
No.
Nothing.
There's been no follow-up.
Were you nervous at all in like a Breaking Bad kind of way that maybe people were going to be sent to your house or something? Like,
100%.
Because I'd be a little nervous.
See, now, what I'm doing to combat that is by talking about it publicly on
and then you're,
podcasts.
yeah, because this will come back.
Right. Because I'm most safe if I talk about it publicly.
That's so crazy.
Right. Because now people know that I've got dirt.
Yeah.
So like, I need you to hold this podcast.
No,
down.
it's archived.
Yo, this is gonna be some Jason Bourne shit.
No,
You're
I know.
gonna have it on like a tiny microfilm, and they're gonna be chasing you across.
What a
Europe.
great movie, though. What a great movie of you running around the country, scared that your gay, your gay visions.
No, better movie. I get killed.
Okay.
You're running around the country with a tiny, microscopic size thing of this podcast, and they're trying to get it from you.
Right.
Because if they
with a baby doll in my asshole. Run the whole way running.
It's inside of a baby doll. It's in the eye of a baby doll that's in your asshole.
No, it's a baby. I put it in the baby doll because if I get in trouble, I could put it in my asshole because you taught me about baby dolling.
And honestly, we could pitch this podcast.
Scott Rudin. I don't know if he listens, but we could pitch this to the Weinsteins, Rudin, Kevin, anyone.
We could walk this podcast right into...
Bed. Don't get close, but it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. You know, shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, just let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, like, I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, I mean, damn, pause, but like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And I'm
what the f*** Puff just...
Better not, no homo, no, just don't get close to the bed.
The whole time, I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel, filming this, and it's a pool party that is ridiculous.
Starting to act different, huh?
No,
you ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Okay.
My number?
Yeah, it's good. Selling out. Did you miss me? I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and
here.
scraping for shit. No, make a wish. Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because I'm saying, it seems like a thing with this
partying
birthday
with
party.
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying? I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. No, make a wish.
This is about an A+ list rapper and his singer-model girlfriend. A friend of mine was dating a super high-end gigolo for the super wealthy celebrities. When Rapper was with his girlfriend, he would hire the guy dating my friend and pay him to have sex with his girlfriend so Rapper could watch. Not surprised and not really all that shocking, but like a little low-key interesting. So basically, like, also we talked about this kind of on the Friday Beers podcast. This is what cuckolding is.
Yes, I'm very familiar. It's this weird fascination around the office.
Have you ever partook in cuckolding?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
It's like we like use the phrase incorrectly around the office. Like people will say, like, you call people a cuck for things that just aren't what being cuckolded is. But I'm trying to think. So A+ list rapper.
Okay, so A+ list, iconic rapper. You might not be able to guess the girlfriend, but okay, take a good stab at the rapper. There's only, I would say, like a handful of iconic, you know, modern day rappers. Like not like the old OG, like 80s rappers, the guys who started the game. Like,
okay, you want to hear this is my theory.
Okay.
So before I say who it is, my theory is that he's partaking in this cuckold so that he can have material to write these songs about heartbreak. I'm gonna go Drake.
Great theory, great guess, but no. Do you want one more guess? It's even like, I feel like more iconic than Drake.
Wow. Who's more iconic than Drake?
Well, because I feel like Drake is like, this guy's been on the scene longer than Drake, and it's not Jay-Z. And I feel like when I tell you, you'll be like, oh, obviously he'd cuckold. He just like kind of looks like he'd be into that.
Tell me, I'm so curious. I cannot think of.
It's P. Diddy.
No way. That makes sense.